Hey guys, welcome back to Naija Loving Canada Living. If this is your first time here, my name is Ify, a Nigerian living in Canada. And on this channel, I talk about life in Canada and tips for newcomers and even old comers like me on how to actually make it here without suffering unnecessarily. So today I want to be talking about something that I know was on my mind when I was moving to Canada, and something that I know many people have on their minds I want to hear about. So these are jobs in Canada that can pay you up to 100K or more. Yes, 100,000 annually. So whether you're already in Canada on planning or planning on moving here, these are some realistic career paths that you can grow very quickly in and start earning 100K. So the first of them would be I would say project manager. So with a project manager, most Nigerians really like this one because you know how to organize and things. This is something that most of us have done in Nigeria in one capacity or the other. So project managers are needed in industries like tech, construction, healthcare, even the government. So if you've managed a team before, led a project, or handled clients, you have skills that can translate to this and that you can work in this industry for. So to boost your chances, get a PMP certification, and this will improve your options. Also improve your communication and leadership skills because you'll be leading people. Many project manager jobs in Canada are hybrid or even completely remote, and your international experience can count. So business analyst, this is something that I see a lot of people going into. I actually did try getting into that, but I knew I didn't like it. So every organization in some way needs a business analyst. So you can look at data and say, oh, this thing is not making sense, or this is what we want to do. So industries like, again, the government, finance, tech, and education, most of them hire business analysts. I know a lot of business analysts. So you need to have skills in Excel, Power BI, SQL. Most of those will make you relevant in those industries. So once you get a hang of this, you can easily earn anywhere between 80K to 100K and even above that. So the next one would be policy analyst. This is actually even something that I did at some point. I worked as a policy analyst for the provincial government. So if you have some sort of background in law, this will be good. If you studied public policy, political science, this is something that you can look at as an option. So policy analysts work with the government, they work in the finance industries, non-profit organization. So you'll be analyzing issues, writing reports, advising on policies, coming up with policies. And so if you're coming from a civil service background like me, when I came here, this would be somewhere that your experience can translate into. So policy analyst, you can get up to 100K, between 90 to 100K, depending on your skill level. Next one would be customer success managers. So this is one of the hottest new roles in Canada right now, especially in tech. So if you've worked in customer service or account management before, this is an area you can look into working in. You should be able to do this. You basically help customers with using the product. It's largely remote or hybrid, and is growing very fast, and the pay is good. So if you're like tech savvy and you know about product and you like helping people, this would be a good one for you. The next one I'll talk about is product manager. This one combines both business, tech, and communication, and it pays actually very well. You can take online courses from like Google to learn the basics. If you have ever worked on a project where you had to balance what users want and what is possible and what's profitable, this is something that might be good for you. Do not limit yourself. They just want you to be able to do the work. They don't really care that you're an immigrant. The next one would be real estate agent or mortgage brokers. Like I actually used to look down on this one until I bought my house, and you know the amount that the real estate agents get as commission on selling to you. So you just need to get your licensing cost through your province real estate council, and your income will generally depend on your sale, but they are usually actually a very good percentage. And once you build your network, especially like if you're an immigrant and you are very prominent in the immigrant community, you can make a lot of money from doing this. There are a lot of jobs that you might require some training for, so we'll talk about that. Quick entry into those fields. So first we'll talk about UX UI designer. So if you have an eye for design and like creative work, this might be a good industry for you. I know a lot of Nigerians have experience in this area because you look at their Twitter handles and you see UX UI designer. Don't really know what it is, but you could learn it online through like Google. It's usually portfolio based, so once you can show you know how to make beautiful and functional designs using tools like Figma, you are good to go. And yes, most of these jobs are remote because like there are a lot of Nigerians even in Lagos and Abuja doing this. So another one would be cybersecurity analyst. So if you have some sort of tech background, I see a lot of people segueing into this, or if you like solving problems, you can take like a short diploma course, go back to school and start working remotely. Like this is actually in demand. Like I told you about in my last video, there's a lot of scam everywhere. So you can work with the government, banks, schools, insurance company, health industry. There is work for you in any of these sectors. Next, I'll talk about cloud engineers and DevOps. Like generally in the tech sector, it's very easy to climb into like 100K. So if you've worked in IT before, this would be a great place to settle. Most tech companies are almost always hiring for these roles, and the salary can easily cross 100K. The next one I'll talk about would be data analyst / data scientist. So this one is like new oil. Data is like new oil. If you are good with numbers, you can take an online course in data analytics or like in machine learning. It's one of the fastest growing careers in Canada. So with a lot of openings in like the banking sector, the government and tech, and it pays very well with a lot of room for growth. You can also look at a career like financial analyst / accountant. So if you already have like your CPA, or if you are working on your CPA, or you already have your designation back home in Nigeria, you have like an accounting background, you can look for how you can use those skills to get into 6-figure accounting jobs in Canada. So this is one of the areas where you can get into that. Like this is apart from like lawyers, doctors and all of that are like making the big bucks. So if you are coming from like a regulated field like law, engineering or medicine, you can still make it here. So the process might just be a little different. It might be longer, but it's worth it in the end because you start making that 100K. So some of the regulated or specialized careers that you can look at would be engineer. So you just apply to your provincial association and you can start your training and do that. So for a nurse, you just need to pass the NCLEX and apply to your province college of nursing. They usually do have some bridging programs for internationally trained nurses, and you get your certification there. For lawyers like me, you go through the NCA process, or you can pivot into different aspects, but you go through the process of the NCA, write your exams, get qualified, and you start making that big bucks. So pharmacists and doctors, you would require to write some exam. The process is long, but like if you eventually become a doctor here, you can bag anywhere between 200 to 500K annually. So these are some white collar jobs, but there are a lot of blue collar jobs that we ignore. See, there is a lot of money here. Like, it's actually very funny because Canada actually has a big demand for skilled traders, and most of the time I don't even see men working in the industries that I work in. Most of them are in this blue collar industry. They have their own businesses. So some businesses you could go into will be like heavy equipment operator. So you just need to do like a short course, and there is a demand for this in Alberta and Saskatchewan. You could do like construction and millwrights. So you install industrial equipment and all of that, and you learn as you get paid as you work. So elevator mechanic, that's another option. Truck driver, so you just need to get your class 1 license and you're good to go in Alberta. Some even sponsor immigrants, so you can also do electrician, HVAC technician, plumber, power line technician. These are some steady, well-respected jobs that you can get, and you can get to the point where you're getting over 100K. You can also think of self-employment and business options. Like if you have an entrepreneurial spirit, I'm actually always jealous of those people. You can easily make 6 figures from like owning a daycare, a cleaning service, a logistic company, or a food franchise. Like the sky is big enough for all of us to fly. So you don't have to come and be hustling for like $16 an hour, $15 an hour. It's possible for you to come in and get jobs that make you up to 100K. So you see, like jobs in 100K are in different industries. You don't have to be a tech bro or a doctor or a lawyer. There are different industries where you can make up to 100K. So the first thing would be to start by identifying your transferable skill, take courses where needed, and position yourself properly. Know how to do your resume to do that, and don't be afraid to apply even if you don't meet the requirements. Like I started telling myself I will never say no to myself. Let the employer say no to me. No, I don't think you are fit for this position. So that's what I have for you this week. If you found this video helpful, please do not forget to share and subscribe, and tell me more about what you would want to see me make videos of. Which of these jobs are you looking to transition into? Tell me more about that. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media handles. I would leave them on the screen and in the description box below.